Good morning. We are camped out for a week here in the Julian Price campgrounds recreation area up near Blowing Rock, North Carolina, and along the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is we got here late yesterday afternoon, got set up, ate dinner, and that was pretty much it. It's a good 6-7 hour drive for us to get here. Temperatures are supposed to be nice the whole time. 70s, humidity's kind of high, but still 70s for the daytime high, and low 60s and 50s. So it's a pretty good escape from the near 100 degrees that we are having. It's pretty quiet right now, but it has not been the case since yesterday afternoon. We are getting good at getting neighbors with screamy kids, but nonetheless, I guess they are having a good time, and that's what matters for them. Not sure what we're going to be doing today or along the whole trip, but we thought we would take you along and share some of our highlights with you. I want to show you our little spot, and it is little. C19 is where we're at. Little picnic table. We got our canopy up, and then I brought along another table for cooking purposes. Our little tent pad, and the orange tent fits pretty good on it. We might flip it around in the other direction though this afternoon when we come back. Mostly because of this little flat space back here and a little bit more privacy. Hopefully I can film some cooking videos and stuff from it, but we'll see. And surrounded by a nice wall of rhododendron. I wish I could find out if it would grow at home, because it'd be a nice shield from the neighbor I don't get along with. This is our little site for a week, C19. We are on our way to check out the Lynn Cove Viaduct. As the sign was just saying, it's first of its kind. Little S-curve type of bridge that skirts around Grandfather Mountain. If you watch Jim Hayes hiking any, then you've heard quite a bit of Grandfather Mountain. Anyhow, hopefully it's not covered in fog and we should be able to see it. Kind of neat. Yeah, so I'm not going to go too much further. Wife didn't bring her hiking stick or anything, but I want to cut through here. We are now, we went under the viaduct and out the other side, so now we're up above it. It is in fog. Yeah. Pretty neat. Coming up on the summer retreat home for a Moses Cone. Made most of his money in textiles, denim, stuff, made denim for Levi Strauss and so forth. But this section of property was all his summer retreat. This is the Yadkin Valley overlook, somewhere give or take milepost 280, 285 on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Some 200 plus years ago, Daniel Boone and some of the other Boones, before settling off into Kentucky and Missouri, settled down in there somewhere. Today was a pretty good day. We went out to Linville Falls Visitor Center. I did the short hike out to Linville Falls itself. With the main trail, I think they have it labeled as. But there was 4 different observation spots along the way, and probably 2 miles round trip, maybe a little less. But it was pretty neat. First time seeing that. Had a quick snack lunch, and then did the little Duggar Creek Falls loop trail. Mostly, as it turns out, it's right around the parking lot of the visitor center there. But it was pretty neat. It's a nice, peaceful little stream, small little waterfall. It was cute. It was for as many people as we've seen along the way on the main falls, Linville Falls Trail, having the whole Duggar's Creek thing to ourselves was a nice way of balancing it all out. So that was pretty cool. Then on the way back, we stopped at several of the overlooks along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Seen a couple good views. Grandfather Mountain. That was pretty neat. Scoped out another site for maybe a small afternoon hike or an early morning hike. One of the other days that we're out here for. It's pretty good. It was a good down day. Well, now it's a good down afternoon. But it was a pretty full day. Nice quiet day here in the campgrounds. Some of our other noises they checked out yesterday, so they're gone. It's just nice, peaceful, quiet. Rained most yesterday evening, so we didn't do a whole lot. Nothing to really talk about. Gonna do some dinner here in a little bit. Hope to get a video for that one for my cooking channel. It's going to be a Santa Fe chicken skillet thing. And then tomorrow looks like maybe a couple waterfalls within the town of Blowing Rock, and then a quick little lunch out on the town somewhere, and maybe an afternoon just exploring things around town. And next couple days after that will still to be determined. So just wanted to check in a little bit and fill you in on things for today and at how we've done so far. So the last 2 days have been pretty nice. Yesterday we went into Blowing Rock. There's a couple little waterfalls down inside the city, town, that I thought would be pretty neat to check out. And it just keeps on going. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty neat. We did those. That was a pretty nice little hike, especially for a municipal or a town. Sorry, I get this little bug flying right in my face. Sponsored hike. It was pretty nice. It was a surprise. Wasn't expecting that. Went into to town and ate at the Peddling Pig. My wife found that one. She just really liked the name, so we thought we'd try some local barbecue from them. That was pretty good. And then we finished out the afternoon with a stop at the Blowing Rock Art Museum. That was pretty nice. We spent about an hour there, I guess, looking around. And today we went into Boone. Morning. We are in Boone, North Carolina, at the Horn in the West Amphitheater, Hickory Ridge Living History Museum. Pretty much the only patrons here at the moment. It opens in just a few minutes, so not sure what to expect here, but we're taking kind of a down day. I think some of the hiking from yesterday kind of wore my wife out a little bit, so we're going to have kind of a chill day, explore Boone a little bit and so forth. So. And that was kind of a disappointment. Was we were the first ones there, the only ones there at the time. Had to wait for one of the costume interpreters to get to work, and And when everybody was together and we got to go on our little 45-minute tour, it was very hurried. Just kind of rushed through. Didn't. I mean, for what it was, it wasn't too bad. We got a couple little descriptions of the buildings and how they are using them, because some of them are not being used now for what they were originally designed at. The tavern being one I can think of specifically. But everything just seemed kind of hurried and rushed. So we got to go to maybe 4 places, and they advertised 6, and then the other 2 were pointed out to us, like over there's the spring house, and here's another cabin that we are restoring, but we're not done yet. And it was then after that it was, let me show you back to the gate that you came in at, and that was it. No more, you couldn't walk around anymore, couldn't do much of anything else. Our $8 per person tour was up in 15 minutes out of what should have been 45, they said. So that was kind of a disappointment. But positive note, it was kind of neat to see some old cabins. Some of them dated back to late 1700s, and it only had a few logs replaced in them. So that was kind of neat, that part of it, but it was waste. So then we came back into the parkway, and another waterfall that I wanted to check out, Hebron Falls, or Hebron Colony Falls. We went and did that. And that was really pretty impressive, really. It thought it was going to be a little busier the whole way through than it turned out to be, so I kind of went in with some expectations of there being a lot of people, but it wasn't terribly bad. So we are just finishing up our trip here on Blue Ridge Parkway. It's been a pretty good week. We've had a good time. Campgrounds are starting to pick up with holiday traffic and such, but we're not going to do much more today. Tear down things that we don't need anymore and get them packed away. Get an early start on getting out of here tomorrow. Still got a nearly 7-hour drive to get home. So, but we've had a good time. We've seen some pretty cool waterfalls. Had some pretty neat overlooks and views. Ate in a couple good restaurants in Blowing Rock. So North Carolina was a good choice for spending our vacation this year. We had a good time. And definitely ate well. Sorry I didn't show you too much more around camp, but it's tight and it's been pretty busy. There's a couple days middle of the week where it's nice and quiet, but for the most part there's been a lot of activity. So I tried to spare you from all that. But anyhow, I want to thank you for hanging out with us this week, sharing our vacation, and we'll see you next time.